Arsenal could be preparing one of the smartest midfield signings of the entire summer transfer window, and this one has arrived almost completely under the radar. While the headlines have focused on superstar names, Mikel Arteta and Andrea Berta have quietly held internal talks over Bournemouth sensation Alex Scott. But here's where this story gets even more interesting. Bournemouth are refusing to sell, Manchester United are also pushing hard, and reports suggest it'll take at least £60 million to even start negotiations. So, could Alex Scott become Arsenal's next midfield star? Why do Arteta's recruitment team rate him so highly? And is this another masterstroke in Arsenal's long-term project? Or will one of their Premier League rivals beat them to the deal? Let's break down everything you need to know. Let's answer the biggest question surrounding this entire transfer story. Why Alex Scott? Out of all the midfielders available across Europe, why would Arsenal be willing to spend somewhere close to £60 million on a player who isn't yet a household name? The answer isn't just about what Scott is today. It's about what Arsenal believe he could become over the next 5 to 7 years. That has always been one of Mikel Arteta's greatest strengths. He doesn't simply recruit established superstars. He identifies players before they reach their absolute peak. We saw it with Martin Odegaard, with William Saliba, with Gabriel Martinelli, with Declan Rice, who despite already being a top player, has taken another leap under Arteta. The Arsenal manager wants footballers who are still improving. Players who can develop inside his system, rather than arriving with limited room for growth. Alex Scott fits that profile almost perfectly. A journey that makes him different. One of the reasons scouts admire Scott so much is his unusual football journey. Unlike many Premier League stars, Scott didn't grow up inside one of England's biggest academies before making an easy transition into senior football. His path was far more challenging. Born in Guernsey, he played senior football at just 16 years old before moving to Bristol City. It was there that people across English football began taking serious notice. Week after week, he dominated championship midfields, despite being one of the youngest players on the pitch. His performances earned widespread praise. Young Player of the Season, Team of the Season, interest from nearly every major Premier League club, and perhaps most impressively, he never looked overwhelmed by the attention. Instead, he continued developing. That maturity is something Arsenal value enormously. The Bournemouth transformation. When Bournemouth invested heavily to sign Scott, some questioned the fee. Today, almost nobody does. Because over the last 2 seasons, he has developed into one of the Premier League's most complete young midfielders. Playing against elite opposition every single week, Scott has shown remarkable composure. He isn't the type of midfielder who hides. He constantly demands possession, even when opponents press aggressively. He remains calm, receives the ball, turns under pressure, finds progressive passes, carries possession into dangerous areas. Those qualities are incredibly difficult to teach.